It would seem the disaster was averted.
Okay, time for the announcement. What is this? Oh, is there gonna be like a
Right then.
tournament?
Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might...
Is it a tournament? That makes sense because they're trying to have a duel, right? So they're trying to force duels between all the candidates because that's the legal way.
Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me. If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
But hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
Anyone in the land. Could be you, my viewers.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's work.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny. What?
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness.
I can tell from your.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by...
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand...
No! If we can't kill him, then.
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save...
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from it. We have...
Everyone, have you...
Did something happen?
I checked her room.
Uh-oh.
She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone.
I'll go look for her.
When I think of what my...
If she left her room on her own...
Let's go search for her.
Where?
You're kidding.
An information, brother. A reportable quest.
Fancy a bit.
Maria, Ave Maria. What? The stairs north of Soche Road, you know, by the general store. Didn't look to be right there in the. Oh. Okay. Tell us where she is now. Oh, it looks like we can't do anything. Wait. You having a laugh?
I'll show you the essence of truth.
Fuck no. Can I go to the church? I'll do purity gloves.
This is all right.
Hey, mister.
What the f? That kid is the most hateful kid I've ever seen.
Hey, listen.
Listen!
Hey!
She wants to go see him. That's not good.
I'm out of ideas.
What should I do?
What's going on?
Ridiculous. This is all right.
Hello there.
What the fuck? Not stopping a child from entering a dangerous area? Kinda, oh my... Ugh.
Huh? Why?
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever. One time he came here to get me. But I pray.
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't, but I know it's the loneliest it's ever been. But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Just the voice acting.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
It's not your fault.
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
It's gonna be me. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a...
Even so.
Let's go home. What's wrong with you? Level up my healer.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria. Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together.
Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Yes, let's. Golly God, read the book!
Did I wake you? Laying here.
Outmage.
I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if
Hey.
I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Sure, was it just like 2 weeks ago?
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we finally some room to breathe.
Can you read is crazy.
Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration?
Surely.
I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution.
Clamars are at
Fear,
the top of
lofty
the
words.
society, I guess.
I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. Think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Time marches on, and the age of a new
Bro,
king draws
y'all
nearer.
gotta read my book.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime.
Oh,
To
then they.
choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne.
Oh, so they're gonna try to actually kill people.
Will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Okay.
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius's personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
That attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
Do you think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wait, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis...
Oh wait, I'm not gonna be king.
What are we
The prince is
supposed
gonna
to
be
do?
king. Right? That's our job. It's to...
Couldn't we get the people's attention?
How do you mean?
If we make ourselves too obvious, we're likely to have an even harder time getting close to Luis.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us?
Well, there's a right
Besides,
answer.
the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on
That's
a
so
second.
difficult.
Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
Be dangerous and find out I'll be as good as
What
dead.
do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
Ooh, if it's for Maria. I don't think it's fate. If it's for Maria.
If it's for Maria's sake.
I see.
Right. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Okay. Grius's journal. Okay.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Yes. I've got a job to do.
Oh, familiar words. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
What the?
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You be a good king.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
Oh, for the tournament. I was like, for the king? I thought anyone.
This should be the place.
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. There a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king.
Man, fuck.
Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out. What? We got a deserter turning up.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
That was a close one.
Too close.
Obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral.
Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Oh wait, there's a
Some
deadline.
postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out.
But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
You not here for this tournament then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see.
Katerina.
He's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
You have any idea who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh,
bigger.
Of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Bro, I'll just bring your motherfucking dog, bitch.
Duck up, little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe this criminal has a really big head?
Come on, that's a stretch. And if he had a gigantic head, you'd think they'd mention it in the contract.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
I need one.
Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight?
It's a little bit sus, brother.
Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barton, a guard captain from Atira, a town to the south. The
Never
bounty on
mind.
Heisme is up at my behest.
It looks clean.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say.
What the fuck?
If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by
Strength or surrender.
Laugh if you must.
Laugh if you must.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
So this is part of the story.
Thanks to you, that you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
So there's deadline for the tournament.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
The way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to... Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be a...
I guess that's...
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract. True.
Look at that.
Okay. The window. Oh shit, I didn't read.
No, thank you.
What the fuck?
What in the blood?
No deadline.
Let's call it.
What?
No registration.
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding
Wait.
areas as well. But never mind that.
What
Have
happened?
you found us a
Well, there's
key
no
house?
deadline, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without.
You.
Oh, no, I'm certain.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day.
You needn't speak so. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish. Not. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance.
Sounds like you've been through.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our.
Okay. So we.
Let's rest.
No, I want to go out, man.
Well met, eh?
Fuck.
Hey! Yeah.
Fancy it. Hello.
Now then.
Push yourself too much.
Wait, should I not have done? Fuck. I'm doing it too fast. I want to go finish the thing. That's not good.
What?
Fuck. Fuck, man.
Good night.
I wanted to purify my shit.
Can I come in?
Yes! Oh, but healer. Why not mage level up? What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Well, you're all leaving. I'll be cheering for you. I just...
Oh.
Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
Mm-hmm.
It's alright. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop and that's what you're all doing too. Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right. The next time I see you again.
This one's important.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa.
Captain.
Good night.
Captain. I'm popular, bro.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out.
Okay.
Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for the... It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Now that you mention...
My apologies. I thought only to minimize So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world.
Banned.
You needn't worry. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists yet I wonder, how could a simple...
Okay. Voice acting.
so, it is a fiction written as if a personal account.
Oh, Otto.
This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Okay. I feel like this book.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Does that mean I have to leave now? Just a sec. I really don't want to. Oh, it is. Oh.
Judah!
Lady Juna!
Juna Juna Babuna Amana Mana Huna Hatana Bana Atamana Juna.
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky, blue and white. Faraway sky so clear. Let the wish, let life be alive. Let my wish echo. Cross that soul, far beyond the
Does he know her or something? Why is he? Her hair is so long. Wonder if she's a bad person.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
What?
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Right, so he will get.
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
So will he get a? Do you have to get it alone? No, I guess you don't. You can get to a group.
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, crier! Where's Count Louise?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Luis's
A
men.
barbed wire necklace? Bro, your neck must have cuts every single day.
Lieutenants, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you. What our country needs is power!
Power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
It's crazy.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Oh my god! This is like Vinny Jr. at Santiago Bernabeu.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived.
Oh, sorry.
And
Wanda
if it doesn't show up
Metropolitano.
by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
Wait! No, I'm not! I'm not! I was supposed to go to a dungeon! Wait! I didn't know!
Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner? It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash! Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You dolt! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Shut up. Could've killed you right there, babe.
I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go, prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin.
Wait, do I have to leave? No!
Take to the road.
Come on! So fast! You gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible.
No! He's leaving the city! Shit! I might have to reset.
Just a sec.
Can you hear me?
Let's see.
Okay. No, I want to go here first.
Oh, nice.
No!
This place here.
Let us hurry.
How many did? 1, 2, 3.
This place here.
Wow!
Oh.
Did I say bitches?
This is amazing. I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but I can hardly believe she...
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since...
So this is what you used to talk with the driver. Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side?
Money? Ha! What I want is a little...
It is at that.
That's the ticket.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Fuck, I need to reset. But I can just skip all these cutscenes anyway, so
Neurus?
it's fine.
Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town. As always. To business then.
No new commissions, no...
It is not the new one I require. Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, Pish and...
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not... 'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off.
I've deadlines to meet, dash it! Off with you now!
You've been acting strange.
Whoa!
Good God. Is this the very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone. Still you toiled away. However, for a craftsman for the royal... Did you... You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness... A masterpiece like her? I'm...
You imbecile! Baloney! Brazen court engineer! Butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this... mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady.
Look, this... Then I suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes.
Eh? What's all this now?
'Tis no scheme.
For His Highness. Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? And now you want a good... Is His Highness still alive? That's it!
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists.
Understood.
Indebted to...
Is that enough?
Prince.
Can this old duck really handle an
Fuck!
undercover operation?
I have to
I know what you're thinking.
restart
but
all
it
of
is
this.
at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest... I think.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather...
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can...
If you're sure,
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to it.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work.
This guy's got no filter.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trip.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target isn't
a criminal.
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need... Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper.
But to deliberately violate the rules, then again, 'tis just as like... What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust... The bounty's Heismay, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Holcomb.
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocity... Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other. Our fate rests in this...
Thank you. I'll try...
Fuck.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner.
Good to know. We can always...
Yes.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting... After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh, no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days off. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot.
He's certainly an eccentric, but...
Mm-hmm. You also visit, okay.
Oh, yeah? Let's see.
Okay. Stairs to cockpit. Let's close the window. Oh. The watchtower. Let's see outside. Oh. Man, this is so fun, so cool, but
Incredible!
Hey! You're really... Damn.
oh. Nice. Gauntlet shrooms. Interesting. So
Got it.
oh.
So?
No, let's not go to the engine room yet.
What's this? All right then.
Oh, it's probably just like Persona. Oh, here I see more. It's like a heart.
Hello? Spectacular.
Hmm. You will continue to learn while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. I utilize facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help virtues. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. Nice. All the engines. Okay.
What now?
Okay, just remember 13 is where this is.
What now?
I need to reset. Okay, that's not bad.
What now?
What?
Gallica.
Let's call it.
Yeah, that's not bad. I just want to.
Hey. Okay then.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, we just stay seeker. Because we'll need it. We don't need to change the mage.
Guess we're.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
Right then.
Wonder what he's planning.
Okay, I already know this. Sorry, I'm gonna be skipping a lot of cutscenes because I already watched it.
Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not.
She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone.
I'll go look for her. Yeah, I don't think we can go to.
Where?
Wait.
All right then.
Oh.
Let's head there right away.
Yeah, let's do it right now.
Closure.
Demon Slayer bike. Sentinel Greaves, that's for sure. Automatically increase defense on start of combat. Automatically increases defense at the start of combat. I don't know yet, honestly. We'll see. Increases damage against demi-human type monsters.
Indeed.
Okay, before I find Maria. Wait, if I don't do this, can I go to the... Can I do my... Let's see, will it stop me?
Wait.
Oh, okay, so we have to finish this. Okay, and then later, before choosing the bounty. Okay. Oh yeah.
Now he's a trustworthy one.
Okay.
Now he's a trustworthy one.
What?
Are you having a laugh? Okay, I've purified. I'm good now. Oh, let's see. Which is there? Seeker. Cast Rakukaja at the start of battle. Endurance +2, agility +2. It's pretty strong. For strength and magic. All right.
Leave it to me.
Right. "12 endurance." I'm cooked, bro. Probably should play backline the whole time, yeah.
Unstinking
And I have
What now?
nothing to.
Unstinking believable.
Okay. Okay, I'll pause here for now. Okay, this is my most advanced save, but I need to redo it because I want to.
What now?
So I'll just cut up. But yes, I am done for this time. So yes, I'm ending it on that note. I need to restart everything. Well, not everything. I just need to restart that part because I wanted to complete that so I can talk to whatever her name is, Brigitte, or whatever. So I can get her as a companion and then maybe buy some better igniters there. Yeah, I think I'll end it on that note. But anyways, thank you for watching. If you have, please like and subscribe if you can. I would greatly appreciate it. And have a great day, great night, and great everything, wherever you are, wherever you're from. Bye, and see you.